Hey there, audio production students. I wanted to show you really quickly how to use an external preamp in conjunction with Studio D and E. So the only external preamp you can check out is this Joe Meek unit. It's called a Twin Q, and it sounds really good. I've done some work with this before. So let me show you how to patch this in. Let's start from sound source and go in a linear fashion to our recorder, etc. Alright, so in our booth we're going to plug in our friend the tone plug. So it's in channel 1. You'll remember that a tone plug, think of it as a microphone, that somebody's singing into a microphone or whistling constantly. So that sound is going into that socket right there. So think of this as a microphone creating constant sound. I'm going to double check behind the booth, make sure everything's plugged in. Looks like 1 through 8 are plugged in. One of the Q mixes is plugged in, one is not. That's okay for what we're doing. Alright, let me turn this light out here. Out. Okay, back on track. Right, so the signal is being generated. I was hoping you could see that little red light out there, but you can't. Oh well. The signal is being generated. We can pull it up with the fader here. We start to see it on the meter. So it's indeed working. So what we want to do is we want to bypass this preamp. This is the coloration we do not want for today's experience. So make sure that's all trim all the way down. The next step is we want to bypass it here where it says wall panel. We need a TT connection to pull the sound out, if you will, and to take it into our external preamp. So the way we'll do that is with these cables. We need the cable that is TT to XLR male. So remember, male is going to send the signal and female XLR is going to receive the signal typically. Alright, so here we go. Wall panel 1, I bet as soon as I insert this, it gets bypassed and this is going to go down. I'm just going to turn this up so you can see the level go down as we plug in. So TT into wall panel 1. Watch as I insert it, and it goes away. Okay, so now we pulled the signal away. It's ending. If we could put our ear up to these cables, we could hear that signal coming out. This is where it's ending. This is the only place it is in the whole studio right now. So we need to send that into our preamplifier. These cables are connected in the back of this unit in the proper places, input and output for preamp number 2. So we'll take that signal that we have and plug it into the female, so it sends it into the Joe Meek preamp. Click. Okay. So nothing yet. Turn up the gain. Still nothing on the meter, and we're monitoring the preamp. There's still nothing. What happened was, as soon as we bypassed the preamp here, we also bypassed the phantom power. So that means we just need to go here to the phantom power and push it and watch what happens to our meter. Yeah, there it comes to life a little bit. So that's, just make sure the phantom power is on if it's a condenser mic or a tone plug. Alright, then I'll check my output as well. Make sure that's in a decent spot, around 0 or so. If you want to mess around with the equalizer going to the recorder, you would turn it on and make your adjustments. Same with the compressor. You could turn it on and make your adjustments. Alright, so once you get that all set up, the signal is now coming out the back and into this cable. We got to get it into the computer to record it. Oh, and it's this cable on the floor. Alright, so this is a female XLR to TT. Alright, so we take that signal, we going into the TT. It's ending right here, coming from the preamp. Let's get it into Pro Tools input number 1. So we look around. I'm looking. There should be a Pro Tools. Just had it a minute ago. Oh, there it is. This green section here, it says 002 Digi in 1 through 8. So I find number 1 and watch what happens on the recorder as soon as I insert it. There is our microphone preamp being recorded. Alright, so I hope that's helpful. From our other exercises and projects in here, I think you know how to do everything else, but that's how you would use an external preamp. Alright, take care guys. We'll see you.